A lens is a transparent object designed to bend light in order to form an image. Lenses are found in cameras, microscopes, telescopes, eyeglasses, and also in the eyes of humans and other animals. A lens causes the light rays that hit it to bend. The direction the rays bend depends on the shape of the lens. A concave lens is thinner in the middle and thicker near the edges, and it causes light rays that pass through it to spread apart. A convex lens is thicker in the middle and thinner near the edges, and it causes the light rays that pass through it to bend so that they become closer together, and ultimately focus on a point on the other side of the lens. Because convex lenses cause light to focus or converge, they are also called converging lenses. The human eye is a very complicated organ, but only a few structures in the eye are important for forming images of the objects that we look at. The cornea is a thin, clear membrane that covers the outer part of the front of the eyeball. It is made primarily of a protein called collagen, which is very tough and strong. As light passes into the eye, it first passes through the cornea. Since the cornea is a curved surface, it acts like a convex lens and begins to focus the light rays. The light then passes through the pupil and hits the lens of the eye. The lens, also convex, further focuses the light so that it will hit the retina at the back of the eyeball. The retina contains specialized cells that are sensitive to light. These are called rods and cones. When the cornea and lens focus light onto the retina, the cells are stimulated and send signals to the brain, allowing you to see. In the eye, the lens is held in place by tiny ligaments connected to the ciliary muscles. These muscles control the level of tension in the ligaments and therefore control the shape of the lens. When the eye is relaxed, tension in the ligaments causes the lens to be slightly flattened. When the eye focuses on a nearby object, the ciliary muscles contract to reduce the tension in the ligaments and cause the lens to become more spherical. As the lens changes shape, the light that passes through it focuses at a different location. This is called accommodation, and it's what allows your eyes to focus on both near and far objects. By contracting or relaxing the ciliary muscles, you can cause your eyes to focus on an object that is any distance away. The lens is subject to several possible problems that can prevent it from focusing properly. In many people, the lens and cornea do not properly focus light onto the retina, and this causes difficulty in focusing and blurry vision. Myopia is a condition that causes objects that are far away to appear blurry and is commonly referred to as nearsightedness. Myopia is caused when light focuses in front of the retina. It can be corrected by placing a concave lens in front of the eye, either in the form of eyeglasses or contact lenses that causes the light to spread out before it enters the eye. Hyperopia occurs when light focuses behind the retina and causes objects that are nearby to appear blurry, a condition also called farsightedness. It is corrected by placing a convex lens in front of the eye to cause the light to begin to converge before it enters the eye. As our bodies age, we can begin to experience a condition called presbyopia, in which the lens begins to lose elasticity so that it can no longer change shape as easily. This causes difficulty in focusing on nearby objects as well, and can also be corrected with a convex lens. The lens is made of proteins and water, and the proteins are arranged in a very specific pattern so that the lens remains transparent. However, sometimes the proteins begin to clump together, becoming no longer transparent and forming a cloudy spot on the lens. This cloudy spot is called a cataract. This picture shows a patient with a cataract. The lens, which is usually transparent, has lost its transparency as the structure has deteriorated. Over time, this patient's cataract has completely clouded the lens, turning it white. Cataracts are typically caused by aging, but may also form as a result of trauma to the eye, radiation exposure, or certain skin diseases. Cataracts make vision cloudy and can even lead to blindness if they progress to take over the entire lens. Today, the lens of the eye can be completely replaced in patients with severe cataracts, restoring normal vision. The lens of the eye, along with the cornea, focuses incoming light so that it can form a clear image on the retina at the back of the eye. The retina then sends images to the brain based on the light it receives through the lens. Accommodation is the process by which the lens changes shape to allow the eye to focus on nearby and faraway objects. It does so with the assistance of the ciliary muscles, which are attached by ligaments and adjust the curve of the lens, which changes the focal point of the light that's entering the eye. Like any other body part, the eye can develop disorders which keep it from functioning properly. Myopia occurs when light focuses in front of the retina and causes difficulty in seeing faraway objects. Hyperopia occurs when light focuses behind the retina and causes difficulty in seeing nearby objects. Presbyopia occurs as people age and the lens becomes less able to change shape. It also causes difficulty in seeing nearby objects. All three of these can be treated with corrective lenses, which change the angle of light entering the eye to compensate for lens problems. Cataracts occur when proteins which make up the lens lose their structure and form clumps, which cause cloudy spots on the lens. The only way to treat cataracts is to replace the entire lens.